welcome back. Today we are talking about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, which I am super excited about. But before we get into the palette, let's address the elephant here in the room. Yes, I got my hair cut. I chopped it off and I am in the process of going blonde. That's why it's kind of this like in-between brassy, orangey, yellowish color. I've gone through this process before many a times because I always get sick of my dark hair and then I want to go blonde, especially in the spring, coming into spring and summer. But I chopped it off. I got sick of it. I always let my hair grow really long and then I always wear it up. It's always up in a bun or a pony or something. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to do it. I just throw it up. I'm like, I'll do my makeup, I'll get dressed, and then I'm like, oh crap, I gotta do my hair. And it's just a pain in the butt. And the longer it gets, the stringier it gets. And it's just, I can't even take it anymore. So I'm like, I wanted to change. I wanted something different. My girlfriend that does my hair, I sent her a picture of Khloe Kardashian with her short hair without the extensions. And I was like, that's what I want. I want that haircut. I want it like a blunt bob to where I can like do different things with it and everything. And I'm actually really happy with the way it turned out. And everything, right, actually before I started doing YouTube, probably about 3 weeks before I actually started uploading my first video, my hair was pretty much down to like my butt crack. And we cut it off to like, it was like right about here, I think we cut like, is where we cut it to. And I just kind of been inching shorter and shorter ever since because I let it grow super long like that all the time. And like I said, I get annoyed with it. So I wanted something different. I wanted to change. And so I just chopped it and I'm going blonde. And this is the look that we have. And I'm actually really, I like it a lot. So yeah, so that's out of the way here. So now let's go ahead and talk about this beauty right here. I am like super excited about this. When they started showing pictures of this on Instagram, and I was just like, I need that palette. There's certain palettes that come out that I'm like, those are nice, but I know I won't use them. Just like the Subculture or the Prism palette, like those are nice palettes. But I knew like the color selections in there, I would never pick up those palettes. Like I would never use those colors. So when I saw this one come out, I was like, yes, please. I want that palette. And it is just, I mean, the colors in it are just gorgeous. You get 14 colors. And basically you can go from a daytime look, here they are right here. You can go from a daytime look to a nighttime look with these colors. Like they are just beautiful. You got your warm shades in here. You have a couple of, like, I don't want to say glitter shades, but you have like the more shimmery shades in here. I mean, you could just do whatever look with this. This is something like you can do just like a regular, like everyday look, like I said, or you can just like oomph it up for, you know, nighttime or whatever. This is what I actually have on my eyes right now. And I will be showing how I got this look later on in the video. But yeah, it's just, I just love, these colors are colors that I personally would gravitate towards, and they blend beautifully. Like the formula in this palette is exactly like the formula in here in the Modern Renaissance palette, which I love this formula, and this is a very, very well loved palette. This is like my go-to palette, and I think this is going to be my other go-to palette from now on. I'm kind of going to go back and forth with those. There are a couple colors in here. I don't know if all the colors in here are repeat colors. Because I don't have all of her palettes, and I don't have any of her single shadows. I just have a few palettes of Anastasia. And I know Tempera, Burnt Orange, and Cypress Umber are repeats because those three are definitely in the Modern Renaissance palette. But I'm excited that they have Tempera in this one because Tempera, I use that for like, after I've concealed, like I primed my eyes, which I use my concealer for, I will like go ahead and lay a base of Tempera down on my eyes first before I go in with any shadows. And I also use it a lot of times for my brow bone highlight. And I'm pretty much like, I've hit pan on it and it's just kind of like hanging by a thread there in my Modern Renaissance palette. So I'm glad it came with this one. But yeah, like I said, Burnt Orange and Cypress Umber are also in that one. I want to say Orange Soda was in the Lavish palette, I believe. And I feel like Glistening was in a palette before, and so was Dusty Rose. But I don't know, maybe bronze might have been too. And I think Noor was also in a palette before too. But these colors are just, they're so beautiful. Like I said, they blend like a dream. This is the color I got, right, you know, the look that I got using them and everything. These two are the ones that I was most excited to use, was the rose pink and the sultry, because those are like more like the mauve-y, pinky colors are what I gravitate towards a lot. But this is, I mean, you can do so much with this palette and everything. It comes with a double-ended brush, which I still have in the wrapper because I haven't used it yet. But I mean, I've used her brushes that come in the palettes. Some people complain that they're a little bit too scratchy and they don't like them. I don't know, they work fine for me. I've never really had an issue with them, so yeah. But let's go ahead and get into the colors. I'll go ahead and swatch them for you, and we'll go ahead and get in showing what the colors are. So we have Tempura, which is an ultra matte velvety beige. We have Glistening, which is an iridescent gold with a hint of pink reflect. We have Orange Soda, which is an ultra matte pastel peach. We then have Rose Pink, which is rose gold with a soft pink iridescent hue. The next color is Sultry. It's a hybrid satin metallic finish, warm chocolate brown. And that's probably my favorite color in the palette. The next one we have is Bronze, which is a metallic gold bronze. And then the last one on the top row is Mulberry, which is an ultra matte mulberry color. Okay, going down to the second row, we have Dusty Rose, which is an ultra matte dusty lilac. And this color kind of reminds me of Buen Fresco in the Modern Renaissance. One is Fairy, which is it's described as a multi-dimensional light gold. The next is Burnt Orange, which is an ultra matte deep orange. Then we have Sienna, which is an ultra matte earthy brown. And then Rustic, which is an ultra matte deep cinnamon brown. Then we have Cypress Umber, which is an ultra matte dark coffee. And then Noor, which is an ultra matte deep carbon black. So like I said, you get 14 shades in here in the palette, and I believe it's the same amount as you get in the Modern Renaissance. It's 7 grams. Well, this one says, the Soft Glam says 0.74 grams, but 0.02 ounce each, and the Modern Renaissance is 0.7 grams at 0.02 ounce each. So you get, I mean, basically you get the same amount in both palettes. It retails for $42, and I purchased mine off of AnastasiaBeverlyHills.com. I purchased it the minute that it dropped on the website. Like, I was like refreshing to get this palette because I was afraid it was going to sell out, and I'm like, I really want it, and I knew I could not wait until it dropped in Ulta or Sephora. I wanted it like immediately. So I purchased it off Anastasia Beverly Hills website. I did the 2-day shipping, and it came, well, it dropped on a Wednesday. I did the 2-day shipping, and I got it the following Monday, which to me is not really 2-day shipping, but you know, whatever. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put in the clip of me doing this eye look, because this is the eye look that I did with this palette. I really like the way that it turned out. I found that the colors, as you'll see in it, they blended beautifully. Like, they just like went on, you know, seamlessly. They blended really well together, just like how the Modern Renaissance palette is. And yeah, I would highly recommend. I mean, if you are looking for something, you know, with different colors that you can go from day to night, and you can do an everyday look, or you can like glam it up at night, or just even do a little, you know, something for the day. I highly recommend this palette because I feel like this palette has everything to be able to do that. Yeah, I mean, I just think it is just a gorgeous palette, and I'm so glad that I got my hands on it. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the footage of me doing this look, and then we will be back with you. Okay, so we're going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palettes, and it looks like this. Ooh, there's a brush in there falling out. So it looks like this, and I am excited to dig my brushes in this and get it on to my eyelids. So I think what we're going to start off with is, I think we're going to start off with this color right here, here, which is orange soda. I think we're going to start off with that in the crease. I'm going to go in with a Morphe 502 brush. That's what I usually use to start off with my crease. So we're going to go in with orange soda and just put it right about there as a transition. And this seems to be reminiscent of the Modern Renaissance with the formula and the way it's just blending out on my lids, which is nice. And there's a little bit of kick up on this, but I'm not, it's nothing too crazy. Color we're going to go in with, we are going to go in with the color right underneath orange soda, which would be burnt orange. Get it more in there. I'm just using a Morphe M433 brush. Really blending nice together, I will have to say that. That is really pretty. Right here, which is Dusty Rose, which is really pretty, like mauve-y, like lilac color. It's really blending really nice together. So the colors that are like calling to me the most are these two right here, which is Rose Pink and Sultry, which Rose Pink is like a rosy pink and Sultry is like a deeper version of this. It seems with a little bit of shimmer in it, and like those are like the kind of colors I always like gravitate towards. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with Sultry first and then top it with a little bit of the Rose Pink. So let's see how that works out. But that's what we're gonna do. I'm just kind of winging it today, people. Just winging it. All right. Go in with it dry. I'm not gonna spray any Fix Plus on it. We're just gonna see how it performs. And I'm just gonna use my MAC 242 brush to place it onto the lid. It's got a lot of pickup on it, so. Wow, that is a really pretty color. We're going to, I think I'm just going to place it with my finger on there. We'll just do it that way. And just kind of, tap it over it. Wow, that's pretty. Oh crap, got a little bit of fallout, but I don't know if that was from my finger or what. There is like a bird almost like flying into my window. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do this side. It is like really pretty. I use this mulberry color right here at the end on the top, and we're just gonna, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna like deepen it up somewhat in the outer portion of it. So I'm going to take this Morphe M431 like pencil brush, and we're going to go in kind of just in the order that we did. So we're going to start off with orange soda first. Just going to go in with burnt orange. We're going to go in with Dusty Rose. Take the MAC 212. We're going to go in with mulberry. And just kind of press it up against the lash line. I really like how all of this like blended together. I go in with Tempera right here and just put it on the brow bone, which I feel like this color is like the perfect brow bone color. Like the one in my Modern Renaissance is pretty much like, I mean, it's hit pan and it's like barely hanging on. So I'm kind of glad this one has, this palette has it too, because I really love this color. Not bad at all. So what I'm going to do is, I really like this. Really, really like this. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and put my mascara on and finish up the rest of my face, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have my mascara on, I have my face done up a little bit more, I got some lip gloss on. If you're wondering what color lip gloss this is the, do I have it here? Yeah. The Anastasia Beverly Hills. I thought I'd just go with it, with the theme. It is the Metallic Rose lip gloss. I do not hear anybody talk much about these lip glosses, and I don't know why. Like, her lip glosses, I have several of her lip glosses, and they are, like, by far my favorite formula of a lip gloss. They are not sticky. They're a little bit thicker because they go on, as you can tell, more opaque. They're not sheared. I mean, there are a couple that are sheared because of the color that it is, but all the ones that I have, they go on very opaque, and they last a very long time, and they smell so good. They smell like, I want to say, like vanilla cake batter maybe? I don't even know what it smells like, but the smell of them is just like, they smell so good. But I never hear anybody talk about these lip glosses, and they're so good. They're like $16, I think. So, I mean, they're a little bit pricey, but my overall favorite lip gloss, whether it be high-end or drugstore, are definitely her lip glosses. Like, I have, like, I don't even know how many I have. Like 7, 8, 9. I don't even know. Like, I have a bunch of her lip glosses, and I love them. Okay, so let's get off that tangent. But anyways, I just went on my soapbox about her lip glosses. So this is the final look that I came up with everything, with the eyeshadows. I already had my face done prior with the lip gloss, the mascara, and everything, and I went ahead and did my hair. And I really, really enjoy this palette. Like, I cannot wait to use some more colors in this palette, and try different looks with this palette. I just think this is going to be a very good everyday palette. I think you can get a lot of use out of this palette. And yeah, I would highly suggest it. These are like these are colors that you're looking for, where it's like neutral colors, but yet you can still amp it up a little bit with the shimmers that they have and the metallics in here. I would definitely highly recommend this palette. It is a beautiful palette. The formula of the eyeshadows just blend like a dream. And again, it's like $42. And I got it off Anastasia Beverly Hills. It does drop in stores in Sephora and Ulta, I want to say like the first week of March, but I'm not positive. I'll list it down below. I'll look it up and I'll list it down below for you on that. But yeah, it is definitely a really, really good palette, and I'm so excited that I got it. So other than that, that is all I have for you today. If you like videos like this, please give me a thumbs up. Leave in the comments below if you actually purchased this palette, or if you're going to purchase this palette, and if you like this palette, and you know what your thoughts are on it and everything. And other than that, oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Would love to have you stay a while. But other than that, that is all I have for you today, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!